Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And over comes the corner. Just the challenge that was required. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control. Santos. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And play halted, free kick given. That's a good-looking ball. It's a corner. Delivering it. This looks interesting. And it's opening up. And holds on to it confidently. Tara McEwen. Can she? Couldn't quite hang on. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. Now as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Pressure applied. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Ali Riley. On to Hammond. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. The pressure was on, throw-in conceded. Doazun. On to Kruger. Just 15 minutes remaining. And a throw-in forthcoming. This could square the game. And well positioned to clear.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, this could really help the cause. And there's a quality defender in action. This could be the equaliser. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
Kruger. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Very alertly winning back possession. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Level pegging, but can they change that? And that is offside. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Getting in there to intercept. Well, she's gliding through, but they took care of the situation defensively. Such an ambitious run. Can they create something? Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And the pass keeps them going. Takes the shot! And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two...
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who's going to get on the end of it? Was it a great clearance? Vital block there. And a fine tackle. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, that's great defending.
Well, that's why she's so highly rated.
Claire Emsley. Counter-attacking possibilities. That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity here. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, they've decided to make a change. Playing it in. And collected with considerable ease. Armstrong. Well, credit to her for that piece of ball winning. Maybe dangerous here. Gives it a go. And watched all the way by the keeper. "20 minutes to go. Oh, good-looking run. Well, she has cause to be grateful to her teammate. Well-worked piece of pressing. Can she level it? Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Well, I think that just stopped a certain goal there.
Clean challenge. Too easy, far too easy. Well, no danger now. Just 15 minutes remaining. And possession lost there. A lot of pressure applied. Can they take advantage? And is she going to score from here? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Dali. Armstrong. Arias. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And a poor ball.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
A goal here might win it. Could be dangerous. Kenza Dali. Has eyes for goal. Fully committed. Well, the two sides still locked together. And a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. This looks interesting. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Have to pay attention defensively. And whipped into the box. In position. It was a lightning-fast counter-attack, but the keeper was up to the task.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top-quality football.
Really good challenge. Dali. Not a great challenge. And electing to book her for that.
She's earned that with a clumsy challenge.
And credit due, a good intervention. The emphasis very much on attack. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Delphine Cascarino. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And it's all over. A positive result from an Angel City point of view. Your reflections on this performance?
Yes, Derek. Well, it could have gone...
Mate, don't strain yourself.
building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how this NWSL contest unfolds. How do you see it panning out?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
The referee has a decision to make. Clear statement of intent. Yellow card.
Yeah, setting the standard early with that decision.
Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A real opening now. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
Well, she's somebody you want the ball to go to. She's such an exciting player, and most importantly, she's so effective, as her goal-scoring record tells us.
And it's going to be a throw-in. Fantastic work rate on display. Chance to cross. A good and fair challenge. Pickett. Well, they couldn't keep it. That's a good-looking ball. Just needs to stay calm. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Textbook example of how to cut it out. Martin. Now with Martin. Now opening things up. Chances on. There it is! The first goal in the derby. A special moment.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And an astute piece of defending. Sugita. There to win it back. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Promising pass. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway, the second half begins. Kiki Pickett. Really good challenge. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
Huff. And giving it away. Flowing here. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Plenty of support here. Pickett. Wasted possession again. Sugita. Now with press. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Intercepted effortlessly. And given away. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. So, a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. And a tidy tackle. And beating her marker. Fantastic ball. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
And they couldn't keep possession. Good weight on that pass. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. So the manager decides to go to the bench. Bit of a quiet performance from her today. Intelligent defending. Can they level it here? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, it was all going so well until it came down to the finish.
Yeah, up until the end product, that was excellent football.
She's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on, and it's all over. A positive result from an Angel City point of view. Your reflections on this performance?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how this NWSL contest unfolds. It's Angel City FC versus the San Diego Wave.
we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Can she put it away? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. The line-up then for the hosts.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
Well, she's a dangerous player when isolated in 1v1 situations. She can drop a shoulder, manipulate the ball, and change pace to beat defenders. I just hope she starts well today.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Now, who can she play it to? Oh, a golden opportunity for her. Squanders the chance for 1-0.
Well, that's a big miss. They should be leading now.
Beautiful pass. Nicely cut out. Dali. Well, they have the ball once more. Trying to open up the defence. Good-looking move. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Well, desperately close to going in that time. Effective challenge. Chances on. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Superb looking pass. And they deal with the threat this time. The verdict is offside here. Cascarino. A super tackle and they've won possession. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And just like that, broken up. The pressure was on, throw-in conceded. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Confident attacking play. Well, disappointing end to the move. Went in strongly, decisively. Perl Moroni. Working so hard to win back possession. Perl Moroni. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Decent idea. And the ruling is offside here. Possession one. Decent looking pass. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, no way through there.
Well, neither side wants ownership of the ball. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Plenty of support here, but really sticking to their task defensively. Moroni. On to McNabb. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. McNabb. Now with McNabb. Perl Moroni. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. There goes the final whistle. 3 points for Angel City. What have you made of that performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel that